Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. In South Arkansas, a chemical spill at the El Dorado-Lanxess plant brought one section of the facility to a halt Thursday. According to a statement released by the company, the incident happened around 9:30 Thursday morning at the South plant. Lanxess produces bromine and brominated products at the facility. They say disruption in the production system caused the release of the chemicals. Crews worked quickly to shut down the system, and it will remain down until repairs are made. In their statement, the company says, quote, employees working in the unit were quickly evaluated by on-site health professionals and cleared to resume working activities. Site representatives are currently investigating and assessing the situation while working to keep nearby residents informed, end quote. We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates on myarklamiss.com. And a Lafayette man has been arrested for killing a black bear in Concordia Parish. According to the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, 30-year-old Christopher Buck was arrested on November 29th at the Richard K. Yancey wildfire area for being a convicted felon in a possession of a shotgun. Agents later learned that a black bear was killed at the same area with a shotgun. Buck allegedly admitted to agents that he shot the bear before being arrested. Buck faces major fines and serious jail time if convicted. And at the state capitol, Governor Jeff Landry has signed into law the new tax reform bills that will slash income taxes and raise sale taxes. Capitol reporter Shannon Heck brings us the details.
Governor Jeff Landry signed a number of bills that were passed during the special legislative session in November, and he believes the overhaul of the tax code will bring more industry to the state. As the state stared down a potential multi-million-dollar shortfall, the legislature reworked the tax code to include the personal income tax rate dropping to a 3% for all, the state sales tax rising to 5%, and corporations getting tax cuts.
For far too long, parents have watched kids leave this state for better opportunities. And we've watched businesses uproot themselves and supplant themselves in other states as well, and it's frustrated us.
The legislature also voted to do away with the corporate franchise tax altogether and made the corporate income tax a flat 5.5%. A constitutional amendment will be on the ballot in March that will allow some funds to be eliminated, for that money to go to making the teacher pay stipend permanent, among other changes.
And you can only do so much with economic development work without your tax policy actually helping to drive growth, which is what this state needs.
The 5% sales tax will be in addition to any local sales tax, which in some cities will now be more than 10% combined. Landry touted industries like Meta announcing their new facilities in Louisiana, saying changes like this make the state more business friendly. A lot of those tax changes you can expect to see starting on January 1st. At the Capitol for your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're going to remain mostly in the 40s for this afternoon. A few clouds will start sticking in, mainly out of the west. And as we go into tonight, a few showers might be possible as a disturbance makes its way out of southern Texas. So patchy showers, some of it might be just in the form of drizzle closer towards midnight tonight, but anything scattered or widespread. It'll really just kind of be more of a pop-up like activity. And as we go into the weekend for Saturday, we will start to see more scattered stuff as disturbance makes its way closer to our area. So overall, it's going to be just slightly a bit of a wet weekend. So it might put a little damper on any weekend plans you might have. If heading out to Christmas lights or anything like that, you can be in your vehicle and still enjoy those. But if it's going to be outside, may want to move those indoors. Tonight we are going to fall close near freezing again. A few, like I said, showers possible. We're not really expecting any winter weather, nothing like that. And then tomorrow we'll hit in the 50s with more showers and more rain likely as we head into next Sunday and Monday as we get above average, hitting in the 70s. By Tuesday, clouds will linger and then cooling back down again to next Wednesday and Thursday with a chance for overnight lows to get back below freezing to lower 30s and upper 20s and staying on the cooler side through late next week on Thursday and Friday. So we continue this little trend of the up and down temperatures, above average, seasonal, and then below average, looking to stay that way at least through next Friday and the next weekend.
When you see news happening, call the NBC 10 Fox 14 News Hotline, 812-1410, sponsored by RoofMax. Get a free estimate today.